Alright, hello people, and welcome. Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. No game should cause you to have to go through as much as this game has made me go through as far as trying to get it to work. And I don't even know if it's gonna work. I keep getting crash, error, GPU, failure, Unreal UI, I think that's what it's called. I'm going to put it in the title of the YouTube recording, and it's in the title of this Twitch stream. It really all started, I don't even know if this is exactly where it started, but it kind of started when I was noticing my frame rates going low. It would go high to low, which is something that had happened to my son's friend whom I was playing with. And I hadn't had any problems with it. It just started doing it. And I don't know what caused it. Maybe maybe an update to the game, maybe an update to Nvidia, maybe an update to Windows. I mean, there's so many factors that goes into everything working and meshing. May not have had anything to do with anything. I mean, I don't know what could have caused it. But anyways, I tried to fix it, tried to stabilize it to where I could get, the most out of it. And so I started looking into tweaking it and getting it to run better. Most likely the only thing I should have focused on was the frames per second, limiting the frames per second, trying to, I probably just had it set too high, maybe like 90 or 100 or something like that. So it would get up to 100, but then a lot of action would start and it'd get overloaded and it would go down to 20. And then once it got caught up, it would go back up, and then come down. It didn't always do that though. It just started at one point. So realistically, like I said, I should have just, lowered the frames per setting down to something that's relatively reasonable to where it wouldn't get all the highs and the lows. But unfortunately, I didn't limit myself to that. I started looking into my Nvidia settings. I've got an Nvidia processor. I started looking into my Windows settings. And probably the most fatal mistake of all was changing the shader cache in my Nvidia settings. Now, I don't know 100% certain if that's what started causing the crashing, but it was around the same time, and it seems like that's what did it. I don't know. I don't know for 100% certain. All I know is that my daughter, who played on a desktop PC in the other room, she was taking forever to load up. Taking forever to load up. It was just click, 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 click. It was doing all the shader stuff. Well, I found, or I didn't find, but there was a video on YouTube that popped up my settings, in my feed, that said how to reduce the amount of time it takes for Marvel Rivals to start up. And the thing that it said to do was to go into your Nvidia settings, change the shader cache limiter to a size that is just below your dedicated video memory, your GDDR. So I got 8 gigs. The setting below that was 5. So I put it on 5. And it was around that time, and that's what I was going to have her do with the desktop PC in there. I'm glad I didn't do it. I didn't do it because it seems like it was around that time that the crashing started. Now, I don't know. I don't know if that's what caused it because just recently my son, who also plays the game on his laptop, his game has also started to crash with the same exact error. I don't think he did that to the shader cache. I'll have to, next time he plays, I'll have to go and look. He won't be playing until this coming weekend, but I'll have to look and see if he changed that. I don't think he ever did. So anyways, I started looking into all types of settings to change, to try to fix it. And I even undid that shader cache thing. But the crashes kept happening. The crashes kept happening. Crashes kept happening. It seems to happen fairly regularly. Like I'm just gonna guess 6 games, every 6 games. It might be a certain time interval. I don't know. But there was nothing that seemed to be causing it that would be causing it every single time. You know, so the first 2 times it happened, I was alt-tabbed out. So I thought maybe it's because I alt-tab out, and that's what causes it. But then it started happening even when I wasn't alt-tabbed out. It happened once when I was just in the menu screen, and it happened another time when I was in the middle of a game, and I had to jump back in. So it was just completely random. It wasn't on certain maps. And even up to this point now, I don't know what causes it. I really don't. But I tried lots of things to fix it. The very last thing that it recommended was, or one of the things that there was a recommendation for, because I Googled it. One of the recommendations, and the last one I wanted to try, was to clear my local configuration settings. Because I was afraid that that was going to delete my keybinds. Because I don't use many of the keybinds. That are used. So WASD, I don't use WASD, I use SXAD. So it appears as though these keybinds are fine. Now it does, but that was what I was afraid of, because I was afraid I was going to have to go through every single keybind and redo all of them. But it looks like most of them, if not all of them, are the same, which is good, because that's something that I was very afraid of. I did not want to have to redo all those, and they're different for each hero that I use. Looks like some things did go back to default. Oh, maybe not. Okay. That's a crosshair that I was using. Although I think I might change that. I saw a better one on a video I was watching, or stream I think it was a video I was watching. He had a different color for his dot, and that might actually work out better. Oh, let's just go into practice range and see. So, anyways, I did it. I cleared my local configuration files. And if this doesn't do it, if this doesn't fix it, I don't know. I don't know what else to do.
Being a living avatar of vengeance takes a lot out of a guy. On your toes, here they come.
Okay. Good. Everything looks the same here. Sounds like I can tell. Except that. Oh. I know one.
Good night.
Double KO!
You need their power.
That's 3! Wow, 4 in a row!
Vengeance is served.
Which one will it go to?
Double KO! That's 3! Wow, 4 in a row!
There, ahead. I found it.
5! That's amazing!
I've had other
Vengeance
problems too
is
come up.
mine.
Oh man. So I think this is supposed to be set to 1. I think I changed it because my mouse malfunctioned on me. That's better. And I thought it was just dying. Nothing was working, so I had to quickly put in a different mouse. And of course that mouse had a different DPI than this one, so I had to go back and redo all of the... Oh, I can't reach it.
On your toes, here they come.
KO! That's 3!
Okay. Oh.
Surrender your strength. This was Khonshu's will.
Double KO!
I didn't even notice it has a circle there. Okay, anyways. Alright, so this is all working. So tonight, I'm just going to play a couple hours of quick play. And see if I get the crash. If I do, then back to the drawing board. If I don't, then maybe that means I fixed it. Maybe clearing the local configuration files fixed it. There were other things that I learned too in this whole ordeal. I have I play off of a laptop, and I port the video to a bigger TV screen. I have a gaming laptop because I always figured I would take I needed the portability to go from one room to another in here. Unfortunately, I never did that. I never went from one room to another. So I should have probably just bought a desktop PC, but I didn't know at the time. I had big plans. Never used them. And never did them. So anyways, I learned some things about that, about porting to a monitor. And I was straining my GPU a lot more than what it needed to be, because I thought you had to duplicate what was on your screen on the laptop to the monitor you're porting to. Well, I learned that you don't have to do that. Windows has the capability to disable the laptop screen so that you just see it on your monitor that you're porting to. Well, I didn't know that, and what I was doing was just basically taking like a towel or something and putting it over that screen so I wasn't getting a duplicate. I didn't have to look at it and whatnot. But that was probably taking up a lot of my computer resources and increasing the temperature and whatnot by doing both. So just by disabling that one, the laptop screen, I'm hoping anyways that it's saving my computer resources and not getting as hot and whatnot.
On your toes. Here they come.
But I also learned that there are some features that my monitor that I'm porting to does not have. For instance, it is not capable. It only can go up a maximum of 60 hertz refresh rate, whereas my screen on my laptop can go up to 165. Well, since I'm playing on this monitor, and this monitor can only refresh at 60, then there is pretty much 0 point in doing anything above 60 frames per second. And here I was, trying to get up to 90, 95 or whatever. There's no point to go up to 90, 95. I can only see 60. So unless I'm doing it for like a recording, because I'm sure it's capable of playing
On your toes.
higher,
Here they come.
recording higher. I just can't see it higher. So, like I said, unless if I'm doing it for a recording where maybe someday I would be able to view it at a higher frames per second, there's no point in going up and higher than 60 frames per second. There's no point. So I had to figure out how to, in my Windows settings, reduce the hertz second, which was set at 165, and I load it to 60. But I didn't even really have to do that, because once I shut off the laptop screen, then it only showed me the settings for my monitor, if that makes sense. But there were some issues there too, because I've got, and this is something that
On your toes.
doesn't really make
Here they come.
doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but I've got integrated graphics, and I've got an NVIDIA graphics card in addition to that. Well, it used to be back in the olden days, and I know a little bit about computers. I've put computers together myself. But if you had integrated graphics and you had a graphics card, your graphics card, since it would naturally be better, you would run everything off that, and you would just shut off the integrated graphics. Well, now, I guess, I don't know if it's true on all laptops, but at least on my laptop, I have something called Optimus, where it uses both. So it runs some stuff with my NVIDIA card and some stuff with the integrated. I had no idea. And one of the suggestions that, I don't know if it was NetEase or Steam or the Marvel Rivals game itself recommended, was to go into your laptop, your BIOS, and disable the Optimus. Just run everything off of the graphics card. Well, let me tell you, don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Because I think that messed up a whole bunch of other things. That might be good for Marvel Rivals, but there are other things that were... basically, it's something you should have. It's a good idea to have that Optimus. Why not? You've got the integrated graphics. You've got the graphics card. You got two things. Why not utilize both? That's a good thing. Well, anyways, I tried it. I didn't really think about it that way. I thought just run everything off of the graphics card, because that's the high-powered thing. That's what's got all the good stuff in it compared to the integrated graphics. But I didn't know at the time what that Optimus was. I was like, okay, well, I'll do it. And anyways, it messed things up, because, like, I forget which is which, but one of my monitors, I don't remember if it's the integrated monitor screen or my ported monitor, but one of them ran off the graphics card and the other one ran off of the integrated graphics. So when I shut it off, I think that the settings that were in there just got confused, and different problems started to come up. And I think I had some things set to high performance and some things set to power saver. Well, the power saver one is run off of the integrated graphics, and the high performance is run off of the graphics card. So I think it confused things there, and then once I realized what Optimus was, I had to go back in and change it. I don't know if it did any like I don't think it did any like, damage, but as far as changing settings and stuff goes around, I don't know if it made some settings irreversible or what. But anyways, don't do that. That's the recommendation I would recommend not doing. Just should never mess with your BIOS. In the olden days, I've messed with BIOS before, and it was fairly simple. You just turn on and off sound. If you had a sound card, you didn't need integrated sound. You used a sound, so you shut that off. Messed around with USB and boot sequence and stuff like that. But today, I don't think you want to mess around with. I also tried MSI Afterburner. No, NVIDIA. NVIDIA has got its own overclocking feature. So I tried that. And I probably should have been a little more methodical step by step. Try something, see if it works. Try another thing, see if it works. Try another thing, see if it works. But I just tried that overclocking feature in NVIDIA. But I've never really overclocked. I've never liked the idea of overclocking. I figure, you know, whatever settings I've got are probably good enough. And even if I overclock it and I get an extra 4 or 5% graphics, improved graphics, what is that gonna get me? Well, it's not gonna get me anything because, like, first of all, I can't go any higher than 60 frames per second. You know, there's no point on my monitor here, so maybe I might get a little bit better quality, but at what cost? You know, at the cost of, and that was an attempt to fix the crashing issue. Well, I was probably just increasing the odds of crashing by doing that. So anyways, I went back and I shut that off. Yeah, so I don't know. I tried to put everything back to default. I even went back and restored all of my NVIDIA settings. I just restored them back to default. I changed one that limited the frames per second to 60 because I don't need any higher than 60 for this monitor. I don't know if that's what's causing the crashing issue. I hope not. I was thinking, it's going to get off topic a little bit, but seeing as how the crashing seems to happen regularly, at regular intervals, like I said, 6 games, 7 games, it almost seemed like, let's say, a file size was reached, and then once it hit that maximum file size, it would crash. And then I'd restart the game, and I could just play, and then no crashing until a certain amount of time again, 6 or 7 games, and then it crashed. So maybe there's a file size in there somewhere that's got a limit. Maybe it's that shader cache in the NVIDIA settings, maybe limiting that. But I tried different values for that. It didn't seem to make a difference. I tried, like I said, originally I tried 5 gigs, but then I put it down to 1 gig. And I thought what that would do was that would allocate that much space for the shaders. So I thought, okay, well, it's got 5 gigs, but when you read it, it's a limiter. So I don't know if you are limited to 5 gigs. Maybe you might need more, because I've got 8 gigs of dedicated RAM, but I can also use some of my normal RAM. And I think it with shared goes up to 24. Well, maybe 5 gigs is not enough. Maybe those shaders take you far above 5. But I also had it set to 1 gig, thinking that maybe 5 was too much, and that didn't help either. I got the crash anyways. But anyways, it's back to default now. But as far, like I said, it just seems to happen at regular, I don't want to say timely intervals, but maybe it's timely intervals. Maybe it's over a certain amount of time, but I will try to do a better job of keeping track as to how much time passes. It's 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. right now. I don't even know what this is. Okay, that's nothing. So anyways, okay, so all of my settings on my thing are back to normal except limit of um, limit of 60 frames per second in my NVIDIA settings. I think I also set everything to high performance, but I don't know. That might I'm pretty sure that's there. I just don't remember if I did that or that's just the default. I also had another issue come up where every once in a while when I do something, my monitor would flicker off and on. My monitor would flicker off and on. And that seemed to happen when I was, and once again, this may have nothing to do with it, but when I was messing around with turning off my laptop screen and just doing everything from the monitor that I'm porting my stuff to, my game to. But I don't think that was the issue. I think what it was had to do with that Optimus thing and trying to run everything off of the NVIDIA graphics card and not the integrated. So anyways, it's not doing that now. And I think that's when I changed that back and I had to go in and mess around with some of my other settings to make sure that I was just basically, I'm going to be letting Windows or NVIDIA decide which one to use. And it might also had something to do with HDR. My monitor that I'm using does not support HDR. And every time I went in to look at the HDR settings, that was one of the things that would cause it to flicker off and on. Going into Twitch, or actually just going into Chrome many times, and or Twitch or YouTube would flicker it off and on. Well, anyways, I reset almost all of that stuff back to let Windows decide or let NVIDIA decide. And so before I started up the game and started streaming, I went into Chrome, Twitch, YouTube, and no going off and on. I have not yet gone into my HDR settings or anything like that. I just, because I don't care about that. I'm not going to go into there anymore and mess around with that stuff. But yeah, everything is back to normal, like I said, except frames per second limited to 60. Hertz is limited to 60. I am just playing off this monitor. My laptop screen is off. And then I did the clear local configuration files. So now, the only thing I am going to do now is look at my display settings. Okay, so I'm playing at 1920 by 1080. That's my resolution for this monitor. Borderless window. Okay, so since I am playing at 60 FPS and not going any higher than that, which that should be okay. So I am going to limit my frames per second to 60. Okay, not sure if that's going to cause any of the issues I don't know. But I am going to limit to 60 because there's no point in me going any higher than 60. My screen cannot refresh any higher than 60. So there's no point in going any higher than 60. Except maybe for the YouTube video, but y'all don't care about that. So VSync. Language. Okay, so let's So I could just leave this like this. And just play a couple games and see what happens. Um, I didn't really want to mess around with this too much. But I mean, since I'm only going at... Everything is all the same. I mean, since I'm only going at 60 frames per second, I can probably have the quality of how everything looks a little bit higher. Why is this only at 3? Do I want that at 3? Yeah, that's why I do want it at 3. I want this at 3 and this at 5. I want to know. I want to know more about when my allies die, rather than when the enemy dies. Maybe they should both be at 5. I don't know. All right. All right. So the only thing that I did here. I don't think I even want to mess around with this. I'm not even 100% certain what low latency means, but I'm pretty sure when I redid my NVIDIA settings, low latency mode was off. Let's go. I can just go check. Let me go check. Can I go check? Oh. I thought I could get into my NVIDIA settings from... How come I can't get in my NVIDIA settings from the NVIDIA... Oh, it's not overlay. System... Okay. Okay, yeah, so low latency mode is off. In NVIDIA. No, it's off. Video. Display. I can do it. I do. I'm pretty sure I can do it. Manage 3D settings. And if we go down to low latency mode, off. So low latency mode is currently off. Latency control reduces latency by limiting the number of frames the CPU can prepare before the frames are processed by the GPU. Select off. Turn it off to prioritize render throughput. By allowing games to queue frames. Select on to prioritize latency, which limits the number of queued frames to 1. Select ultra to prioritize latency by fully minimizing queued frames. Now, I guess there's different... I guess latency means different things. I guess, because I think... Maybe not, I don't know. But latency, I thought, was something that you always wanted to keep a low number. You want low latency. So, why would you want it off? You know, I'm not sure what render throughput is. So I'm not sure why you would want to prioritize that. But the thing is, okay, frame rate is not an issue for me because my maximum frame rate is 60. Period. It's just so to prioritize latency, which sounds like something that would get me more frames per second, is meaningless to me because I can only do 60. My monitor refreshes only at 60, so I don't know. So yeah, all these settings now are high. I think I did optimize this. I'll just do it again. What the heck? But I think I did optimize that, but I think I did on my other account, so it it must have carried over to this account. So hopefully the game looks good. Global illumination. I thought that was something that I also did not have. Well, let's just try it. Let's get into a game. Like I said, I'll play a few games and just see what happens. Well, me and my son and his friend played a lot of competitive this past weekend. They were a little bit ahead of me in rank, but we did well. We got up to they got up to low plat, and I got up to gold 1. I don't know if I was carrying them or they were carrying me, but I gotta do some solo playing.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
On my own in comp to see where I get to, you know.
You can count on me. I got a plan.
It should be an easy win. Oh yeah, I did change around some settings in my monitor too. Because I wasn't sure if maybe
Stay strong.
it was some things going on in my monitor that was causing
Thor,
some of the problems.
let me see the hammer. I just want to see if it'll charge up my gun. Come on, I'll give it back. No. Come on!
Anyways, I set a lot of the monitor settings back to default too. I almost did a factory reset on it. But I don't think I've ever really changed anything on it, so... I changed some of the colors to vivid. There's something called game mode in it that...
You're welcome.
Keep your tentacles off the
Who
armor,
needs a
fellas.
power up?
Unlimited ammo. There's another just in the nick of time.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Anyways, I ended up shutting that off. I don't know what game mode even means, to be honest.
Team play. That's me.
That's much better.
Turn around, they're on your back.
I love it when they try and dive me.
I am barely wounded.
You're ready for action.
Oh, he
No
died.
worries. I've got your back.
Was he close enough? He wasn't close enough.
Battlefield ready again.
Who needs a power-up? Someone scratch my back. I'll
much
patch you
better.
up. This is real firepower!
Glad you got that vehicle. No worries. I've got your back.
You're welcome.
So long, turret. I'll be ship-shape in no time. What on earth has Namor?
You have no clue how long I've wanted to do that, Namor. You stopped them in their tracks.
I'll patch you up.
Together! Battlefield ready again.
Assemble!
They look like they need shields up. That's much better.
Maximum
We are undefeatable.
armed and dangerous! Again!
How'd he get me?
Playtime's over! Again!
Double KO.
You
Better
ain't
stop
got
that
rid of me
vehicle.
yet.
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Armor patch here. Pay up.
Some sort of squids? Great.
Who needs a power-up?
There's still a chance to stop them.
I'm just dying.
I am Asgard's might!
Force first. A little hope, please.
Hostiles up front!
I'll patch you up.
Just in the nick of time.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Battlefield ready again.
Team player, that's me. You're ready for action. Don't step on lava.
What on earth?
Should have stayed underwater, fellas. You're welcome.
Bogey here.
You're ready.
Stop that vehicle.
I'm doing this my way!
Feeling good. They made it halfway. Stop them.
Relay deployed.
Maximum pulse!
You're welcome. This is real firepower.
Assemble!
You're welcome. Ready for a
Ready
boost?
again.
Ugh, gross. What are these things, Namor? Let's cook some more. My good deed for the day. I'll patch you up.
Good time. Thanks. Feeling fantastic. Rainbow stands with you.
No. Yeah, they're ahead of us. Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
I am barely wounded.
You're ready for
Let me
action.
guess. You're Namor's friends?
Should have stayed underwater, fellas.
Vortex field. You have no clue how long I've wanted to do that, Namor. Stop them in their tracks.
I'm bright like a star. Someone scratch my...
I'm good to go.
That's what happens when you threaten my brother. Clearly, you needed some help.
This is a nice
A little
spot.
help, please.
You're ready for action.
That's much better.
You stopped them in their tracks.
I am very wounded.
Get ready to lock
Shields up.
and overload. See,
Hostiles
I'm
up front.
blocking. You're welcome.
I am Asgard's might.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
It seems Naples has unleashed his pets.
I have to take Cap down.
I'll patch you up.
Squids are toast. Now my sights are on their king.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Your powers are mine.
Judge, jury, executioner! Maybe defeat will humble him. Someday.
Watch this spot.
Maximum pulse! Armed and dangerous! Again!
Someone scratch my back. Go.
Only 60 seconds left.
Again!
Double KO.
Things are gonna be different this time.
As long as I only die to ults, I'm fine with it.
Armor patch here.
Assemble!
Down to 30 seconds.
This is real firepower.
Battlefield ready again.
Get ready to lock and overload.
That's much better.
See, I'm blocking help. You're welcome. We're already
The final 10 seconds.
Now my sights are
Stand with you!
enemies.
Such a good team up.
Another epic victory.
I don't know. A lot of people don't like Rocket, but man, I tell you. Well, he didn't get as high as. Yoinks. Our team guards our spawn. Okay, that's okay. I would have expected him chills to do better, but whatever. It's just quick play. Maybe he's new to this hero. Remember, I am just trying to see if I get the crash. I don't know how long we're gonna play for.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Maybe if it doesn't crash within, by like 10:30ish, then I'll try again tomorrow for like a full 3 hours. See what happens.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost.
This is a pretty good team up right here. We get a Star-Lord, even better. I really want to practice him because his group heal, I forget what it's called, but I really want to practice that against enemy ults. It's supposed to be really good against enemy
They'll be
ults.
coming in 30 seconds.
But every time
Stay
I
strong.
play him, I always forget it. They say you don't want to waste it. Maybe in the beginning, before anyone's got any ults, but
Can I help?
Only if you can defeat Doom and put the timeline
But,
back together.
you want to save it. And then the other thing I keep forgetting with Adam, once you get your ult, that's when you want to start playing safe. And
The battle
don't
starts in 5,
hold it
4, 3, 2, 1. Hostile ahead. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Oh, I missed it.
Goodbye.
Healing power.
My life energy flows stronger.
How?
I feel like myself again.
My cosmic might returns.
Take a nap.
Come on.
Quantum magic.
It's you and me again, old buddy.
Ah, that's better. Goodbye for now.
Quantum magic.
Come on. I hit it. I know I hit it. Maybe it takes a little time.
You better get a look behind you.
I am born anew.
You're also.
Friend has risen once more.
They say you're supposed to stay relatively close to your team.
Firepower!
Everybody dying.
Friends, gather around.
A shield. How nice.
Didn't really work all that well.
There's still a chance to stop
I
them.
think there's something about that group heal. Yeah.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. Our enemies are here.
What was hitting me?
It pleases me to be helpful.
What was hitting me?
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Just not fast enough on that button. I really thought I could have hit that C.
Don't
That
mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
at least I was the only one
I
that he
have
killed
risen.
with that.
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
I gotta be ready to hit my C.
Friends, gather around.
Disappear! Plasma!
This shield will serve me well.
You have made your father proud, my dear. For mankind! For Magneto.
My life energy flows stronger.
Healing power.
Why didn't it hit?
I am wounded.
I wouldn't mess with you,
Cosmos
that's
heals
for sure.
I feel like
He
my
stopped them in their tracks.
A shield. How nice. I require some aid. You are safe now, my friend.
I'm too vulnerable.
Cosmos heals you.
This is real firepower!
You have made your
not be a
father
problem
proud,
anymore.
Wanda, my dear.
Us against the world.
Cosmos heals you.
Look behind you. Chin up. Every little bit helps.
Protected.
Quantum magic. You are safe now, my friend.
No getting away now.
The Cosmos heals you.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Friends.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! A shield. How nice.
Might not have needed that.
Quantum magic. Suppose this arm belongs to Moon Knight.
My life energy flows stronger.
Here they come.
Destroy the armor.
Sometimes you have to squash.
I broke the armor. Take a
chose your quantum magic.
See? That team up ability is really nice.
Quantum magic.
Down.
This is real firepower!
Stronger together.
Disappear!
My time to shine.
Darkness rise.
The soul cannot truly be extinguished.
Probably would add headshots to kill her there.
The perfect hex.
I've become vulnerable.
Chin up.
Stronger together.
Help, friend.
This time I need you.
Only 60 seconds left.
Have my abilities. I'm gonna be careful.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Didn't have my C ability. You know, that scares me. That frames per second
I am born anew.
going low like that. So that tells me I gotta at least probably lower those settings at least a little bit. Maybe I don't have to get them down
Seconds.
really low, but
Healing power.
We need to hold on.
We're in this together.
Moonlight left an arm.
got him.
Sorry to ruin your fun.
The cosmos heals you.
Final 10 seconds. My life energy.
This is real firepower!
Healing power.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I need you. The cosmos heals you.
Born again!
Us against the world!
Seems we have
The cosmos heals you.
Let's do it.
Needed that face.
We're in a row!
Did she get him? She did not get him.
Now might be a
Oh.
good time to stop them.
So now, what's causing that to stutter like that?
The cosmos
Stop that
heals you.
vehicle!
I feel like myself again. Moonlight has set a trap. Moonlight's on
The cosmos heals you. You are safe now, my friend. My cosmic might.
Don't
returns.
mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Rest now, my child.
The cosmos heals you. This time I need healing.
Now that, believe it or not,
Your souls unite.
Please, can you come
is
back?
exactly what it was doing before.
My life energy grows stronger. Only 60 seconds left. Plasma.
The moon haunts you!
The cosmos heals you.
I feel like myself again. This is real firepower! Rest now, my child. Your troubled days are over.
Friends, disappear! Down to 30 seconds.
Us against the world.
Seconds.
And stay there.
Don't give them
There's
another
still so
inch.
much to do.
Or else.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Quantum magic.
You're stronger already.
I feel better already.
Oh no! Look behind you! Perfect!
We are in this healing ground.
Moonlight's out.
That's it. That's what we need.
Embrace it. Got them?
Nice.
I'm working solo.
Another epic victory! Take win!
That was a good game. Oh, usually my heals on Adam Warlock are really good, but she must have been doing a lot of healing and not too much damage boosting. That's the only thing I can think. Who's close? They almost had it. I only got 2 final hits. I mean... I think we had the better team up. This team up right here, I think works really well. So I had 12 deaths, she had 10, but I know I came back a couple times, so I don't think that is instant accurate. But we had a Spider-Man coming back and killing us all the time, so what are you gonna do? But I think I used my group heal ability a couple times pretty well. I think so. I mean, I could be wrong, but... And I think that res at the end that I had also worked really well. So... yeah, it all worked out. Alright, let me go back and change my settings. I guess I'm just going to reduce them slightly. Honestly, as far as how the game looks, I mean, I had everything on low before all this, when I wasn't limited to 60 frames per second. And now that I have things not necessarily on low, I mean, I don't know, I'm not seeing a huge difference in how the game looks. I mean, I'm not like, wow, this is high quality. This is what it looks like. I don't see a huge difference. It could be because of my monitor, you know. I mean, what do you cut down? When did it really get choppy? It was just at that one battle before they captured the second point. Foliage quality. We could probably turn that down. Let's turn it to medium. don't know. Oops. So now my foliage quality is at medium. There's some foliage in that area, so yeah, that could have been. And let's put this on balanced. And I don't know. I think this is not. I think this is where I set it. Let's put this down to 70. I got no idea. I don't know. I reduced some of the things. But I definitely don't want to play competitive until I'm reasonably sure. Oh, I should also mention that after having
Pick your hero.
done
Or
all of
villain.
these
I'm not
changes
judging.
and reset, cleared the local configuration files, my startup time when it does that shader thing did take quite a while, I gotta admit. I mean, it wasn't an hour, it wasn't 10 minutes, but it was definitely a lot longer. So I don't know if that's just because the configuration files have to redo themselves, or if it's going to be like that every time. I don't know.
The tides always turn in my favor.
See,
30
but-
seconds before
I
you
mean,
attack. Get ready.
I don't see a huge difference, at least not on my screen. I don't see it.
Fool of a husband when you could rule the world at my side.
Reed saves the world countless times each week. Almost as often as you fail to conquer it.
I mean, maybe there's a difference,
Not
but I
yet.
can't. If there is, I can't see it.
And that could change.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Let's end this quick. Got better places to be.
A force field.
There they are.
I don't know where our Luna is going.
Vortex field.
Denizens of the deep, cleanse this place.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Wash our foes away.
I like the cold.
That is much better.
Capture the mission area.
Denizens of the deep, drown them.
I like the cold.
You never had a chance. I never believed. Drown them.
You need me.
Go to your head.
We've been discovered.
Denizens of the deep.
I like the cold.
How refreshing.
Oh,
I like the
I
cold.
thought we'd all run up. I didn't realize they'd all come back.
Stand the weather.
Like the tide, Namor always rises again.
Stop dying.
I am ready to put on a show!
I like the cold.
My
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Looks like they mean business. It's the grand finale.
You were merely a drop of water. More.
I suck. We're finding our groove. Anyone willing to help? Need some help.
Susan, protect your key. You never had a chance.
The area's almost yours. Double KO. I suck.
How does this come out here? Oh, it's right here.
We're finding our groove.
Berserker!
I thought there was some little... I'm gonna have to study these maps, but I thought there was some little secret cubby hole that you could get into. Unless that's it. That might be the cubby hole.
3/4 of the earth is mine to rule. I have come to claim the rest.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I didn't want to do that.
No more. Someday I'd like to see telecom.
I gotta change my melee
Part of
key.
it to the surface.
I generally never melee.
You might be surprised where.
I generally never melee. What's my W key for?
The battle starts in 5.
I have to change my
4,
melee key.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the
Apparently a
mission
lot
area.
of good combos that involve a melee for just that little
I've
extra
met
bit
pods
of
of
damage.
dolphins more capable of saving the world.
That one hurts. Do it, girl, like
Here come our next victims.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
How refreshing.
capture now.
Oh, come on! How?
I see I have made an
Is that even in range?
Double KO.
My battle has only just begun.
Let's try going up here. Does it go anywhere?
To capture the mission area. A nice deep freeze. Let me guess. Your name or
A shield fit for a king.
It seems we have company.
Denizens of the deep. You never had a
a
chance.
nice deep freeze.
You were fortunate someone was here.
I am ready to put on a show. It's the grand finale. Shield up.
For mutants kind! Judge! Jury! Executioner!
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Ooh, I got him. He got me, but I got him.
Double KO.
You cannot wash your hands of Namor.
You cannot wash our hands of Namor. Never forget.
Those squids are on ice.
Stop dying.
Got them! Wash our portal! Not break!
How did he kill me?
Denizens of these ways! Not break! My battle has only just begun.
I guess I should have stayed with my team. That is something. If there's anything I should learn about Namor, stay with your team. Don't flank with as a Namor. You're just gonna. You got that little protection thingy, but.
Just like the pressure of the ocean.
I got
shall
good kills, but I got
crush
4
our
deaths
foes.
too. Yeah, I wouldn't even. Oh, we got Moon Knight.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Richards, I do enjoy when these little conflicts bring us together.
You want to keep your little squiddies guy in back of your tanks. That way, if they want to kill the squiddies, they gotta go in back of the tank. They gotta get through the tanks.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
We won't run away anymore.
Alright, so stay in back of my my guy here.
A nice deep freeze.
Attack them! It's Namor's disgusting pets. Yay.
Come on.
Keep your ugly friend.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Just as expected.
Capture the mission area!
Ow. Hate it when I kill many and yet we still die.
That one hurts.
Leave them to Khonshu! Attack them! Watch our foe! That is much better.
You are in my debt now.
See that?
Attack them! Wash our foe away! Squids?
Ow. Almost had him.
A nice deep freeze. Enemies.
Control
I will not
lost!
be stopped so easily.
It's the grand finale!
Gotta stay behind my tank. So does she.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Come on, I hit my button. I know I hit my button.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Again.
I suck! Tippy-toe spotted bad guy. Octopus alert! I should be singing lullabies.
Typical air breather.
Judge! Jury! Executioner! Wash our foes away!
Almost got it! I like the cold.
Sometimes you just can't carry hard enough.
Cannot wash your hands of Namor.
Ready to help.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Protect your feet! The ocean shows no mercy. The foul
I am.
Oh well. Question squid logic. But most important, no crashing yet. 10 o'clock. I only played 2 games. Thank you. Dracula. Does Marvel Universe have Dracula in it?
The right heroes could make
Is
all
that
the
a
difference.
subsidiary of Marvel? I don't know. I feel like playing Venom. I think I'm getting the hang of Venom. Okay, that's good. Let's go, Magneto.
Be wary. No I will never allow Krakoa to suffer the same fate as Genosha.
Been a while since I played Magneto. I may need to play him in comp, so I should keep my
They'll be coming in 30
skill
seconds.
up with him.
Stay strong.
Are you anxious?
Every moment of every day.
Can I help?
Only if you can defeat Doom and put the timeline back together.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
So it begins.
Come on.
You are under my protection.
Shields up!
Much better. Rest now, my Your
I need
attacks are
assistance.
futile. You need not fear.
A shield. How
You
nice.
cannot hurt me. You are under my protection. Insignificant gnats. I feel like myself again. Your attacks are futile. You need not fear.
Our enemies are here. Oh, chin up.
Insignificant gnats.
I require some aid.
You shall not be harmed. Attacks are futile.
Chin up. Disappear.
Much better.
You stop them in their tracks.
Attacks are futile. Magic and magnetism. Magnificent.
What?
My power cannot be quelled.
Yeah. I didn't see the Venom there attacking me. That was just horrible. Don't die.
Rise, my friends!
Brute. Better stop that vehicle.
You need not fear.
Gather around.
Second chance is over.
Two primal forces merged as one. Insignificant gnats.
Focus on the battle.
You shall not be harmed. Do not your attacks are futile. I feel like myself again.
Another one bites.
You need some help, didn't you?
You need not fear.
Wait, shields? Sweet.
Magic and magnetism. Magnificent.
I need assistance.
Behold! That child!
Some assistance, please.
You need not
Disappear! Protective shield. Perfect.
Only 60 seconds left.
much.
They are coming from behind. Focus on the battle.
Insignificant gnats.
Assemble!
You need not fear.
This shield will serve me well. Hang tight! We can do this!
Ow.
Seconds.
Requires some aid.
KO. That's 3.
Unexpected.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Our enemies are here. There's still a chance to stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
You cannot hurt me.
How? Come on.
Rise, my friend!
From behind.
Insignificant gnats.
Maximum pulse!
Magneto! Kneel before Magneto.
I need
You are under
assistance.
my protection.
Now I'm confident. Us against the world!
Found my weakness.
Our foes have found us.
You shall not be harmed. Your attacks are futile.
I appreciate you.
I require some aid.
That's
Rebirth
3.
is a
They made it
mutant's
halfway.
greatest gift.
Stop them. Better stop that vehicle. There's still a chance to stop them.
Insignificant gnats. I am Groot! You are under my protection.
A shield.
I feel like myself again.
This is real fire! Born again! I hope you could not feel their pain.
You cannot hurt me.
Rise, my
By
friend!
the eye of Arkham.
Assistance.
30 seconds.
Insignificant gnats.
Second chances.
You need not fear.
I need assistance.
My strength returns. Rest now, my child. Fear Magneto! Titans always rise again.
Better stop that vehicle.
Every time she's used it, I've tried to bubble her, but I had already used it, or I should save it for her.
Your attacks are futile. Much better.
Now or never. Stop them.
This shield will serve me well.
Insignificant mass.
Only 60 seconds.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Friends, gather around.
Magic and magnetism. Magnificent.
Focus on the battle.
Power knows no limits. Insolent fool.
Mental strikes. Down to 30 seconds.
Insignificant mass.
Us against the world.
You are under my protection.
This is real firepower!
Your attacks are futile.
Hey, don't give them an inch. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Magic and
Born again!
much better. Your attacks are futile.
Oh,
The rodent's beacon is not from square now. Rest now, my child. Your troubled days are over.
weird.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh,
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
they didn't have anything, I don't think. They didn't have any for that I could just absorb. I was just hoping to absorb Squirrel Girl. BRB. But the most important thing is no crashes yet. But it's only been, what, 3 games? Guess I can try one more. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Magneto, but not sure. I know there was a couple times. I'm pretty sure I bubbled Star-Lord at least once. But it's her that I really wanted to, the Scarlet Witch that I really wanted to bubble, but each time she used her ability, I just either was out of line of sight or... I don't know if his shield blocks her ult. I'm not sure about that. I did use my thing against him pretty effectively. I'm happy about that. I absorbed his thingy and I shot it back at him. And he died. So, at least I did one good thing with that. Alright, one more game. And then I gotta hit the hay. I didn't get any major lags, frames per second
Your
lags.
team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
What do we got? No tank, huh? I should learn to play the thing. I'm not really a thing player, though. God, there's no one. Whatever.
Unlike other so-called heroes, we are not
They've almost got it! Control seized!
dirty.
Even small victories are worth celebrating.
Oh, come on.
Got you covered. Anyone willing to help?
Us against the world! They are winning! Not a chance! Let's keep fighting until we have a winner! Disappear!
I guess we lost it.
We are done chasing spiders.
This is a
We
nice
have
spot.
bigger enemies to conquer.
I should learn to play the thing, but I have
30 seconds before you attack.
been
Get
seeing
ready.
that the thing is really only good if you've got another tank.
Hey,
Oh,
Rocket!
no.
Quill, you got your ship?
Try cat.
Freedoms and I... This is war. We keep fighting until we can't fight anymore.
Just gonna follow my Thor around.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
And I don't like the
3,
fact how I can't
2,
change
all you need to do is
this
capture the
thing
mission
to
area. Got it?
jump down on people
Different
to my
battlefield,
same mouse button I have for Venom.
See that? Missing. Redeploy. It ain't cheap.
That's the boost I need.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
A little help, please.
Looks like the mission area is
The numbers aren't in our
Oh my god. We lost someone else.
You think I'm too old for this? Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage. Good thinking, Thor. Assemble! Coming through. Coming through. That lady isn't singing yet.
Be proud of what you did here.
We keep losing people.
Double KO!
You think I'm too old for
Control
this?
lost!
But he is one of
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
he is one of the heroes that
Asgard's might!
You dish it out. I'm an easy target. The fat lady isn't singing yet.
just how it goes. Can't do anything. Alright, that game don't count. I give myself a plus. But nobody else. Every once in a while, the screen pauses
Pick your
for just like a half second, and I think it's gonna crash.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
What was that that just spoke? Why is he requesting a mantis? Remember to use my team up ability. Every time I get this team up, I swear to God, I forget to use the team up ability. I just gotta remember to use it.
The web of life and destiny is fragile. Someone has to protect
30
it.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I smell the stench of knowledge. You have been to Kratar.
Yeah. Huh. Lovely planet you got there. It's a regular tourist hotspot.
How did you make it off?
Well, pair of fully charged element guns and
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
Some things the people do here that just
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
confuse me.
So there are two dudes, huh? Sounds like overpopulation.
I always forget which way I'm supposed to go.
Here comes trouble. You're up, little ones. Time for some fireworks. Systems restoring.
You're welcome.
Time for some fireworks. Mine's in place. Mission area is yours. You know
Oh,
what to do,
come on.
Spider?
It's not where I wanted it.
Powering up. Time for some fireworks.
Where do I want the... Yeah, I think I want it right here, right?
I'm counting on you, friends. This is gonna hurt.
Someone scratch my back.
Mine's in place. We're better when we work together.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Time for some fireworks.
Maximum pulse!
Sorry, Mr. Stark, but you're obsolete.
This time I need healing.
Glory's almost yours. It's spider time! I am ready to put on a show.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Why we stop, Spider?
Armed and dangerous!
Time for some fireworks.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Don't get jealous. Mine's in place.
That was a waste
Your
of...
peepees are not.
I used it! I used my team up ability! Perhaps not in the greatest, most effective way, but I did use it. Ender Gamer, I'm so sorry, but or whoever you are.
This spider controlling my suit is small, but
I gotta
fierce.
put you away.
Just
I gotta
like
put you
me.
on mute. Mute. Not to jinx myself, but no crashes yet. I
30
forgot to
seconds
do
before you
the
attack.
time.
Get ready.
I was gonna see how long I'd be playing
Venom?
before I got a.
I've heard stories about you and the chaos you cause for countless spider heroes.
Armor packs.
So you never tried to eat Spider-Man's brains then?
Some rockets just don't understand the whole armor pack thingy.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Looks awesome! No offense, Spider. You're up, little ones. This is gonna hurt. Systems restoring. I killed
Hey, Dee! Enjoy the amplifier!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
You're welcome!
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, fuck you.
Control lost. You're up, little one. This is gonna hurt. Half of the mission area. Keep going. Time for some fireworks.
Oh, I just missed him.
I require some aid. Excited to see you can back up all that bravado.
Time for some fireworks.
Someone scratch my back.
Glory's almost yours. It's spider time! Hell unleashed! Perfect hit, Spider! Double KO! Spiders get the job done!
Fucking nasty. I'm fucking help.
Alright. I didn't use my team up. Or did I? I think I used it once. What? No MVP. My gameplay was flawless almost. Who was that? What the heck is that? Star-Lord? That's Star-Lord? I'm sorry, but that's the dumb highlight intro. That's Star-Lord? Yeah, I don't think so. Look at that! Fire! Oh, we got 27. I created space. There's no statistic for creating space. I created space. Alright, so I played 4 games, 5 games, and no crash yet. It would suck, so to speak, if clearing the local configuration files, which was a recommendation, was what fixed it. And that was the last thing I tried. But like I said, I basically just saved it for last because I truly thought that it was going to get rid of all my keybinds. I figured that's a local configuration file. But it did not. I still think I think there was 1 or 2 little drops in my frame rate, so I may have to lower a few more settings. But like I said, I'm not seeing a huge difference between. I had everything on low. Everything was on low. Versus here, which most things seem to be on. I don't know if high is the medium setting. I don't know if there's an ultra. I don't know, but nothing's on low. I don't know if I'm not looking at it and saying, "Wow, what great graphics! It's awesome looking." I'm not seeing anything major. So, all right, I'm out of here. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, hopefully we get we got everything fixed, and I'll play at least. I'm gonna try and stream for 3 hours tomorrow, and you know, maybe what I'll do is I'll go the full 3 hours on quick match once again, just to test, just to make sure. You know, I only streamed for. I'm here for 2 hours, and I think I spent a half hour just blabbing. So I only played for an hour and a half. So I don't know what the threshold would be if it's not fixed. You know, maybe it's 2 hours. I'm not sure. But... So anyways, I will probably stream all quick match tomorrow. And then if I make it through without any crashes, then I'll get started with back to competitive. Okay, see you next time, everyone. Bye.